Well, Charlie Kirk was gunned down in front of thousands at a university stop, a gruesome and horrifying act. And before we even had a suspect, before a single fact was confirmed, this administration did the one thing they wanted more than anything. They turned his death into a weapon against the opposition. They didn't mourn, they didn't wait, they didn't ask for truth. They full-throatedly blamed the left. Instantly. It was a coordinated messaging campaign. Instantly. Conveniently. Because Charlie Kirk was a polarizing enough figure that they could point the finger at every single demographic he spent his career railing against. And then came the whitewashing. Suddenly Kirk wasn't who he was. His record, his words, his ideology, scrubbed, sanitized. He was repackaged as a martyr, a civil rights fighter, a saint of the movement. They told us we couldn't even quote him anymore. People lost jobs just for posting his own words. Why isn't the truth good enough for them? It was good enough for Charlie Kirk. But the truth doesn't serve their purpose. Truth complicates the story. Truth doesn't make martyrs, and martyrs are fuel. Every radical movement in history has known it. Murder sanctifies the cause. Trump lowered the flags to half-staff for Kirk, something he didn't even do for Democratic lawmakers murdered not long ago. Think about that. And in the blood rush of vengeance, the dominoes began to fall. The universities smeared as hotbeds of anti-Semitism until free speech buckled. Migrants were demonized and ICE superfunded. New camps already breaking ground. Antifa and the radical left painted as terrorist network just to justify mass crackdowns. The Democratic Party itself cast as enemy of the state. And now they have a martyr. Now they have a martyr, right? This isn't grief. This isn't justice. This is strategy. This is power. This is Christian nationalism using a death to sanctify its crusade. And while some spin conspiracies about no autopsy and different camera angles, maybe Kirk is alive, the truth is already bad enough. We don't need holograms to see what's happening right in front of us. Charlie Kirk's death didn't just silence a voice. It gave authoritarians a pretext. And now, with their martyr, they're moving faster, bolder, and more ruthless than ever. History is repeating. Germany, Russia, El Salvador, Bosnia. Martyrs justify revenge. Martyrs sanctify the bloodshed that follows. And if you think the camps they're building will stop at migrants, you are horrifically naive.